Hello YouTube, I'm Pharaoh, and this time I have a question for theists. This is hopefully something they can help me answer. I just want to know, why do you worship your deity, whatever it may be? Why is your God worthy of worship? That's what I want to know. Because you got to break down the word worship. What does that really mean? Well, you're going to be subservient, you're going to have superstitions, you're going to follow commands written in books that were written by people about said God, and you're going to follow that doctrine, and that's worship. You know, devoting your life to something that lives in the supernatural. And I couldn't do that, so I just wanted to know why you can. Might help me out. When I was looking for if there was any possibility of there being a God that didn't live in the supernatural, I couldn't find any of them, because none of the, Allah doesn't poof into the natural world. So in order to look at a God that actually does interact with the natural world, I was forced to go and look at science fiction. There's a TV show, I hope you've heard of it. It's called Star Trek: The Next Generation. Okay, and on this TV show, there's a character called Q. And Q is pretty much a god. He's got godlike powers, he's all-knowing, he can snap his fingers and poof, shit happens. So I started looking at Q as if, like, what if that was a God that was here on Earth, that actually did interact in the natural realm of things. So I just watched the TV show to kind of figure out how people interacted with that God. Well, first of all, Q was hated by most species on the TV show for the actions that he took. The very first thing Q did when he met humanity was to judge them. I don't know if that sounds familiar to you at all. And so Q would do these things, and humans would have to jump through the loops and all this stuff. And the humans didn't drop to their knees and praise him and worship him and say, oh, you're all loving, you're all knowing. He was just pretty much, at best, an annoyance. Okay? Nobody worshipped him. Even though he had these magical powers that he could do anything with, because he was judged on his actions. So the thing that springs into my head is that the Christian God, or Allah, you can take a pick, they've done far worse things than Q did on the TV show. They've gone way past the zone of annoying to downright, that's evil. And yet millions of people worship these supernatural beings, and I want to know why. It's hard to wrap your brain around the idea of this whole submission thing. I would just want to know, why submit? Why worship? Why do these things? Why is my most important question. It should also be noted that on this TV show, Q actually, as a form of punishment from the other gods that he was in a group of, called the Consortium, they punished him by making him a mortal human, and a bunch of other life forms learned of this and tried to come after Q and kill him for the things that he had done. And the humans showed compassion, and they protected him, and they showed him, this is our way of doing things. Maybe you should try and work things out more like we do. Which I think that, if I'm wrong and there actually is a supernatural sky daddy, that he could probably learn a thing or two from people on the earth, not hating homosexuals and things like that. So if any atheist out there can please answer my question for me, I'll be grateful. You can PM me, you can make a response video. If any of the atheists that see this video want to take a stab at it, feel free. So just looking for an answer to my question. I'm Pharaoh. and have a nice day.